By Democratic Congresswoman Maxine of California. So, Congresswoman, you have Dick Durbin saying that when immigration from Haiti or the TPS situation from Honduras and Haiti and El Salvador was described, Donald Trump said, Haitians, do we need more Haitians? On the question of Africa, he called those nations shitholes. That was exact word used by the president, per Lindsey Graham. And then the last bit here, Donald Trump saying, put me down for wanting more Europeans to come for this country. Your thoughts, Congresswoman?
Well, you know, I have called him what I know him to be for a long time. Remember some time ago I called him scumbag? I've called him a racist, deplorable, despicable, added to what others are calling him, a moron, ignorant, on and on and on. The United States of America is represented by the most despicable human being that could possibly ever walk the earth. I don't know when Americans are going to tire of this lying man. It has been documented that he has told over 2,001 lies since he has been in office. He name calls. He basically disparaged a United States Congresswoman and basically said she would do anything for a contribution. Talked about, as you know, during the campaign, grabbing women by their private parts. What more do we need to see or hear from this racist man? Not only is he racist, he is an embarrassment for this country. Our allies are quickly moving away from him. What are we waiting for? He is basically bringing this country down. And for all of those Republicans on the other side who stand with him, who claimed to have been patriotic, they are not patriotic. They are weaklings with not the guts to stand up, or they join him as racist. And so I have known this. And I've called for his impeachment over and over again. I've been criticized for it, but I don't know what else we need to say about him. I know a lot of people are saying, let's see what Mueller is going to do. Is he going to connect the dots? Well, this man has obstructed justice right before our very eyes. We keep hearing about all of these meetings and connections with the Russians by his family and others. I simply believe that not only has he colluded, and of course he has obstructed justice, but his character is such that the United States and the citizens of this country, rather, should not be willing to tolerate. He's a bad image for our children, and he should be impeached. We should move him out of office. The American citizens who are fed up with him are looking for Congress to take responsibility and do what we must do and impeach him. Get rid of him. Get him out of here.
And you know, Congresswoman, you hit on a point, because when you say how much more can we tolerate, and, you know, I think all those of us who are in this business hear from people all the time, what can we do? And the truth is that only Congress can rein in a president of the United States, and that impeachment or censure has to begin in the House of Representatives. I want to play you two pieces of sound from the Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, and the way he reacted to Donald Trump's racism back on the campaign trail, and the way that he reacted to what we just learned that the president said in the Oval Office. And these are those two things. And this was the first one is June 2016. Here you go.
Claiming a person can't do the job because of their race is sort of like the textbook definition of a racist comment. I think that should be absolutely disavowed. It's absolutely unacceptable. First thing that came to my mind was very unfortunate, unhelpful. Whether you're coming from Haiti, we've got great friends from Africa in Janesville who are doctors who are just incredible citizens. And I just think it's important that we celebrate that.
The first piece of sound was when Donald Trump disparaged Judge Curiel, saying that he's Mexican, therefore he can't judge a case against Donald Trump. What do you make of the declination of Paul Ryan's outrage from June of 2016 to today?
Well, evidently, he is not a real leader. And I wish I could say he didn't have the courage of his convictions, because I don't know if he has any. But I know this. History will not be kind to him, to these Republicans, and to those who are basically standing by him, embracing him. As far as I'm concerned, they're confirming that they're just as bad as he is. And so for Paul Ryan, who is supposed to be a leader, who, you know, occupies the speakership for the Congress, for the House of Representatives, he is irresponsible. He is not providing leadership. He's not doing his job. We need to get rid of him also.
And Congresswoman John Lewis, Congressman Congressman John Lewis, of course, civil rights legend John Lewis, is not going to be going, he says, to the State of the Union. Are you going to go?
Oh, no. I didn't go to the inauguration. I didn't go to, the joint session that was held after that. I don't intend to go to this one. Why would I take my time to go and sit and listen to a liar, to someone who lies in the face of facts, who's someone who can change their tune day in and day out? What does he have to say that I would be interested in? I don't trust him, I don't appreciate him, and I wouldn't waste my time sitting in that house listening to what he has to say. He does not deserve my attention.
Congresswoman Maxine Waters, definitive as always. Thank you so much for your time tonight.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. And for more on the fallout from the president's